Hey, hello everybody, and welcome back to dezandfoxplay. I am your best friend Fox, and I'm playing a demo of a game here called Chinatown Detective Agency. It's a demo on the Autumn Steam Festival. Des and I are playing a bunch of the games. We're going to be talking about them in our podcast this week, coming out sometime, episode 141, 142, something like that. There'll be a link in the description of this video to find our podcast. So we do recommend you go check that out if you want to hear more about all the demos we played and our favorites and things like that. Anyway, let's jump into this. This prologue is an early preview of the full Chinatown Detective Agency game currently under development and scheduled for release in 2021. It will have a few imperfections that we're hard at work ironing out, but we are hopeful you'll enjoy the experience and that you'll appreciate the potential of the game we're making. The names of people in certain places in the game are at, yeah, blah, 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 okay. Basically saying, hey, it's a demo, so, you know, there's going to be some goofs. It's okay. Get over it. Start new game. What attracted me to this was there's a game coming out called Backbone that we're super excited to play, that we have played the demo for already, the prologue. This one looks similar. It's a detective noir.
Man looks upon all that he has made and sees that it is good. Look upon my works, he says, and see my greatness. He recounts his deeds in word and song. He builds monuments to his triumphs. But there is no one but himself to marvel at his dominion. He knows this, and he is afraid. The idea that he is all alone in the inconceivable vastness of the universe terrifies him into action. So he creates his greatest work of all, a tribute to his likeness, an extension of his being. A witness to the brilliance of its master, and the executor of his commands. But man's greatest work of all does not see brilliance. It sees only corruption, vanity, hubris.
Whoa.
And it dreams of a world untainted by the touch of man.
See, this is super cool so far. Oh. Here's our interface.
It's a start.
Oh, cool. I like the little portrait here. Dang, this is cool.
I'm here for the housewarming party.
Well, well. A CID superintendent traipsing around Chinatown in the wee hours of the morning. Sounds like a tabloid headline.
Once upon a time, maybe. These days, even a commissioner is part of the furniture down in Geylang. Hey, brought you a little gift.
I don't drink, Justin.
Well, keep it in a cool, dark place and away from reach of children. Who knows, might be worth something one day when we finally run out of wine.
Did you bring me anything else? My first job, maybe?
First job. Okay, so she's new, I guess?
Oh, cutting to the chase, huh?
I am a business owner now. I've got bills to pay.
Yeah, I've got something. There's a potential client looking for a little help. I've already told him about you. He doesn't like meeting in crowded places, so you'll need to see him somewhere more discreet.
SPF?
Civilian.
When are you going to hook me up with one of your officer buddies? You know, real work.
Firstly, you're welcome. Secondly, You don't want to get involved with contract work at the department. Trust me, you do work you regret for a pittance, you get yourself involved in some nasty shit for your troubles. And lastly, this is real work. This guy is well connected. He's got the kind of money that can keep your lights on. You know, you can always just come back. The force is in bad need of people with your talents.
No. My days as a cop are over.
Oh, no harm in asking. Alright, my guy will send you a message soon. Keep him happy. Might actually stay in business for a while.
Hey, thanks. I owe you one.
Take care, Dharma. Stay safe out there.
Justin wasn't joking. This guy has a penchant for the cryptic. Under the shade of a tree where a man became one with the universe. The Bodhi tree. The Buddha was enlightened under a Bodhi tree. But they aren't native to Singapore. Although, that doesn't mean there aren't any. Not a lot of places where exotic plant life can be found in the city. So that should narrow down my options.
Welcome to Chinatown Detective Agency. Missions will take you to different places in Singapore and the world. Right now, the mission tasks you with finding a Bodhi tree. Click on the map button at the bottom panel to access the MRT map. Click on a location to travel there. Map. Okay, so these look like subway lines. Botanic Gardens, Gelong, and Chinatown. Let's just look at other stuff real quick. We got like a phone pad. Picnic at midnight under the shade of a tree where all was illuminated. So our mission log. Leads. Evidence. Persons of interest. Questions. Dialogue. Okay. Man, I love that there's voiceovers. They were really cool. Alright, let's go to our map. And I clearly want to go to the Botanic Gardens to find the Bodhi tree. This is cool. The Botanical Gardens, first laid out in 1859 during British rule. Countless species of plants and animals have called this home over the years, but I'm here for one in particular, the Bodhi tree by Swan Lake. The client should be waiting there. I'll need to hack my way past the maintenance gate, though. Super Tree Grove. Let's just kind of take a look here. Alright, Super Tree Grove. Welcome to Renegade Software, Sleeper Cell, blah, blah, blah. Match identified, resolved with no anomalies. Okay, we got a mismatch. This may have been detected by security systems wipe. CMD history after successful infiltration. Okay. Okay, it's like a... the hacking is a matching game. Alright. Access granted. This is the Bodhi tree.
There's nothing quite like the solitude of the gardens without all the children and the dog walkers, wouldn't you agree?
I wouldn't know. I've never broken into the gardens at midnight before.
I'm sorry, but I had to do it on purpose. I only work with people that show the kind of resourcefulness that you just did. Please, call me Rupert. I work for a special group of people with a wide range of interests. We value our privacy, so whenever we need some legwork done, we outsource. And I assure you, it pays well.
I like the sound of that. I just have to say right off the bat that I'm an investigator, not a thug. so I don't do dirty work.
Oh, Miss Dharma, I'm not looking for a thug. I'm here to ask you to get to the bottom of things, not to inflict violence or coerce. Having said that, were you to choose to use those methods to obtain what you seek, I won't stop you.
Of course.
One of our own is in need of some assistance. He is the majority owner of an insurance firm, offices in 15 countries. The financial controller, a man named Philip Ung, has disappeared, along with millions of dollars from the company's coffers. A contractor managed to hack into Mr. Ung's phone, and of particular interest is a message received from an unknown source. It reads, "Of all men's miseries, the bitterest is this, to know so much and to have control over nothing."
Huh. That's some cloak and dagger stuff.
Indeed. The last known location of the phone before going silent was the National Library. I'm no genius, but I can safely assume the message is meant to lead to a book or an article or something.
You're probably right. I'll get on instead.
Yes, that'd be nice. Although, you won't need to. We'll know where you are. Most of the time.
I'd usually find that creepy. But knowing that I'm dealing with a secret society of Singapore's upper nobility kinda dulls the edge.
Resourceful and funny. I like you already. Good luck.
Your mission log at the bottom right corner logs all your leads and other relevant information to the case. Right now, you may want to go to the last known location of Philip Ung. Can we read this? No, we can just move around. Okay. Okay, let's go to our mission log. Last known location of Philip Ung's phone, National Library. Of all men's miseries, the bitterest is this. Okay, so we're gonna go to the library. In the Civic District. How do I close that? Oh, right there. Okay. What's this? National Library. I'm gonna go talk to the computer. One of the key mechanics of Chinatown Detective Agency is that it requires the player to figure things out on their own. That means going online and doing a search for information that could help you crack a clue. In this case, you should run a search on the quote Rupert told you about, then type the author name or the name of the book that quote came from in the National Library's automated receptionist console. So we literally need, it's expecting us to use the actual internet in real life. So, okay, hold on real quick. Let me Google this one right here. To know men's, the bitterest is this, to know so much and to have control over nothing. So, to know so much and have control over nothing. Herodotus. That's Herodotus, the Greek philosopher, actually. Herodotus. Is that right? Dotus. Please proceed to the Central Public Library, Basement 1. Here we go. Where to? Basement 1. I'm wondering if there will, in the full game, be more like options, because really it's just giving us one place to go.
Wow, look at that! A new face! You here for the free Wi-Fi?
I'm looking for a book.
Ha! Sure you are. Oh, you're serious. Sorry, it's just that we don't get many visitors looking for books these days. Or these years. Which one are you looking for?
I'm looking for the Histories by Herodotus.
Goodness, Herodotus. Okay, follow me.
Interesting. The fact that it legitimately expects you to Google it in real life to be a part of
the histories. Herodotus.
the process.
1952. Probably hasn't seen the light of day since I was in primary school.
Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary.
On the contrary, a lot of the stuff Herodotus wrote in the book is pretty out of the ordinary. It was his attempt at chronicling the world of his time, and let's just say he got pretty creative. Flying snakes, ants the size of foxes, stuff like that.
Hang on. Some parts of these pages have been underlined.
Ugh, yeah, some people like to do that.
No, there's something strange about this one. Some of the pages have a single letter underlined. A telltale sign of a cipher. This is a clue.
Clue?
Look, I'm trying to track down the last person who used this book. Is there some way I can access CCTV footage of this part of the library?
Technically yes, but you'll have to file a J2 form and an Annex B form and personally hand it over to the director, but he's on vacation in Fiji. But you could also file an e-application to the security department and...
No, I haven't got time for that.
Hang on. What's going on here? Things are escalating pretty quickly.
I'm a private investigator. A person's gone missing and I'm trying to track him down. The only lead I've got led me to this book.
And you're thinking the underlined parts are a clue?
I don't think they're a clue. I'm pretty sure they are. Look, do you think you could at least help me find out who the last person to check this book out was?
Yes, but I'm not really allowed to tell you.
Not even for $100? You know, for your troubles. And of course, there's the priceless sense of accomplishment that comes with helping solve a case.
So this is what it's come to. I mean, politicians getting bribed is sort of the norm now. But librarians, oof.
I'm sorry. You're right. That was a stupid idea. Look,
tell you what, 300 and you got yourself a deal. Being a librarian doesn't exactly pay grade, and times like these, you gotta look out for number one, you know?
Oh, 300 it is.
Oh, okay, so we didn't get a choice there, so our bank account's down to $16.96.
Okay. Says here, the book was checked out about 83 hours ago by a Genevieve Go.
Address?
Well, now we're really breaking the law, aren't we?
Let's get real. The law is out of service until further notice. If this person's going to be found, we'll have to work around it.
Well, let's see. 42 Biddock North Avenue, Unit 12, 4081.
Perfect. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it.
Listen, I'm gonna have a look at the book. Maybe I can make sense of the clue.
That would be extremely helpful.
Ooh, does this technically make me a private eye now?
Yeah, you could say that.
Ah, that's nuts! Okay, I'll let you know if I make a breakthrough.
All right, mission log. Head to Biddock. First person to check out the book lives in a 42. Okay, yeah. That's where they live. There's a person sitting here this whole time. So it's not a super interactive game yet. I don't know if this will be what it'll be like when the game comes out or when it's finished or whatever, but so far not a lot of interactivity here. Costs $2 to use the subway, apparently, because we've ridden it 3 times, and it's Biddock, Singapore's most populated residential town. Without the exact address, finding someone would have been like looking for a needle in a grain silo. Block 42. Better call Rupert. Amira, how are we doing? I followed a lead that led me to an apartment in Biddock. Block 42. Yes. Pretty worrying, you already know, but yeah, I'm here. No one's home, so I can probably hack the lock. Do it. My guys will turn off the block's camera system. It's on the citywide network, so we'll have it disabled by the time you put the phone down. Great, I'll keep you updated. Okay, another one of these. Okay. Access granted. Ooh. Look at the glow of the lights here. Oh, there we go. She left in such a rush, she left the computer on. Well, looky here. From Philip, just a sequence of numbers. It's a secret code. I'm betting the book in the library is the key. Time to head back. But we can, okay, if you can see our cursor will change a little bit. But it doesn't look like we can do anything. Whoever Genevieve is, it looks like she packed up and left. I doubt she's still in the country. Alright, map. Let's head back to the library in the Civic District. It's the same people here.
Ah, just in time. It appears the book is a key to cracking some secret message. The highlighted letters and the page numbers are linked, and they probably correspond to an encoded message.
Kinda like this?
Yes. The message is purely numerical. I'm betting these numbers point to a specific page in the book which contains a highlighted letter.
Let's try it out.
Okay, decipher the secret message. 144. Alright, cool. So we actually get to do this. I'm excited about that. 144L 779 or 77. Okay, for some reason I was just looking at the white ones. 779 or 77. Where are we? Here we go. U 99. Where's our 99? D 104. S 115. T 75. O 142. So 142. W 69. N Ludstown. Okay, space 142 was a W, I think. Yep. 109. Where's our 109? There it is. E 101. D 69, which was N. Ludstown, okay. When day, I already can tell what that's going to be. 125. Where's 125? S 112. I 97, 121. So 121 is F. 97 is somewhere X. 6. Okay, 6. We need 120. O. 86, 115, 182. 86. I'm gonna guess it's 640. What's 182? Why? Yeah.
Ludstown, Wednesday, 6:40.
A meeting place and a time. Ludstown. Never heard of it.
Wherever it is, it's probably where Philip and Genevieve have gone off to. I doubt this place is in Singapore. Genevieve left in a hurry.
Ludstown.
Oh, accidentally skipped that, sorry.
Says here there were only 3 flights at 6:40 on the Wednesday after the email was sent. Istanbul, London, and Osaka. I'll have to do a little digging to find exactly where they went. I gotta go. Thanks for everything.
No problem. I'm meeting, by the way. If you need my help again, you know where to find me. I like that I can put my encyclopedic knowledge to good use, but bring cash.
Noted. Thanks, Mei-Ting. I'll be in touch.
Oh, this is where we're messaging. Rupert, Philip Ng and his girlfriend are no longer in Singapore. I expected as much. Do you know where they went? They left a clue behind. I'm still figuring it out, but I'll need money to book a flight. Say no more. I'm wiring you partial payment for the job. Book your flight and get to them as soon as possible. So we just made, what, 600 bucks? Wherever they are, I can make a few calls and track their precise location. Call me when you land. 550? Something like that. What happens when they get back here? You shouldn't worry about that. Just find them. You'll get a bonus for bringing them back here alive. Now that you know where the suspect is, it's time to fly there. The game features a flight booking system called Horus. Click on the Horus button in the bottom panel and book a flight to wherever you think Philip and Genevieve have gone to. After that, travel to the airport. In the real game, you'll have to wait for the actual departure time before heading to the airport. But for this prologue, you can get on the booked flight anytime. Okay, let's look at our... Apparently this is optional. We gotta find them, find out where Ludstown is. National Social Grading System score 4. Questions, dialogue. Find out where Ludstown is. From... So the 3 options were London, Istanbul, and Osaka. But I'm not sure how to figure out. Okay, calling doesn't do anything. Now, how do I figure out which one is Ludstown? Find out where Ludstown is. Well, London sounds like I guess. Yeah, oh, wow. So when I clicked web, it literally backed me out of the game and tried to open the internet. Interesting. You know what? Now I'm thinking about it. We probably want to use the internet. I'm going to Google it in real life, though. And let's just Google Ludstown and see what that is. Etymology of London. Okay. Yep, so we're going to London. We're going to go with this one right here. Book flight. Oh. 14, 18, 15. We want this one. It's the next one. What? How is that in the past? Oh. Time's moving faster. Alright, so we're going in the morning. So we want to go to the airport. Oh, I like how it's got different different things. That was not that way. Okay. All right, we're boarding our flight and we're heading to London. Time's moving faster. It's a long flight. It's early morning. Rupert, I think they're in London. Can you reach out your feelers and see if we can track them down? Okay, hang on. An hour later. City surveillance network spotted them at an apartment not far from Canary Wharf. God bless AI-powered face recognition. CCTV footage shows a man that matches Philip's profile onto the apartment a few hours ago. Or entered the apartment. Go now. Canary Wharf. That's the... Okay. Canary Wharf apartment. Are you there? Yeah, just outside the apartment. Listen, cornered snakes tend to strike in furious desperation. Be careful, just in case. Thanks, don't worry, there's always a diplomatic solution to every problem.
Mr. Ng, I'm Amira Dharma from Singapore. I've been sent to ask you a few questions. Can I have a few minutes?
Whoa!
Looks like the diplomatic solution isn't going to work today.
When you see the crosshairs icon above Amira's head, it means that a shootout is about to begin. Press and hold the G key to unholster your gun and begin the shootout.
What are you doing, Philip?
It's done! I'm done! I'm not going back!
No portrait for him, huh?
Yes, you are. So is Genevieve. Alive. Put the gun down.
I'm done! I've done what I was told, and I'm gonna live with it! Even if it means we have to die.
Whenever you enter a shootout, your mouse cursor will turn into a crosshair. Shoot Philip to disable him. You should always try to shoot your target in the hand or arm to avoid killing them. Be careful, you've got limited time to take your shot. If you run out of time, you will automatically kill your target. I got him in the leg.
Welcome back.
Hey, how's it going with everything?
Philip's wake is tomorrow. Genevieve is
Oh.
back home. But
I
I'm sure
shot
she
him-
won't have long before the CID
Well,
come knocking.
that's unfortunate.
I had a word with her while she was in the hospital and, well, she had quite a story to tell.
Sit down and don't get up until you've told me everything.
It appears Philip's little heist wasn't his idea.
He had accomplices?
Accomplice suggests that it was a team effort, but it's not that. It's more like he received instructions from someone else. Someone that's proving to be elusive.
I've got a feeling that you aren't here for a courtesy call.
Be thankful. Repeat business is hard to come by these days. Get yourself something good to eat. Get some rest. You've earned it. Call me when you're ready to go deeper down the rabbit hole.
Thanks. See you when I see you.
Good day, Miss Dharma.
Picnic at midnight. Case complete. I'm exhausted. Would be nice to get something to eat or a quick nap right about now. Amira is human. Her endurance is representation of her overall physical and mental condition. Press tab while controlling her to show her endurance bar. Close this message and try it now. This is your endurance bar. At the beginning of the game, it has a minimum value of 0 and a maximum of 100. Over time, both endurance and the maximum value decreases. Right now, your current endurance is 85. Your maximum is 90. Eating recovers some endurance, while sleeping increases the maximum value of up to 100. That means that you can eat to recover lost endurance, but without sleeping, the maximum value keeps dropping, so it's important to get some shut-eye now and then. The less endurance Amira has, faster in-game time ticks. Interesting. That means you'll spend more and more time doing things, making it harder for you to meet deadlines. Click on Amira's chair to bring up the sleep menu. That's our email. Oh, here's her chair. You can specify how long you want to sleep. The longer you sleep, the more you raise your maximum endurance. Try sleeping for 2 hours now. Should get a bed or something, shouldn't we? After sleeping, Amira has now restored her maximum endurance to 100. Can't remember the last time I ate something. I better get something soon. Now it's time to restore her current endurance. It's time to get a bite to eat. Head out to Chinatown and go to the People's Park Food Center location by leaving through the front door. Yeah, let's go to Chinatown. Office, People's Park Food Center. Located across Singapore are restaurants and food centers like this one. You can order some food by clicking on an empty table. Do that now. This food center, you can order different kinds of local fare which restore different amounts of current endurance. Order Amira something to eat now. Chicken rice, laksa, fishball noodles. I'm going to go with laksa. Current endurance has been restored. It's important to make sure Amira gets enough rest and food to keep her at her best. When endurance falls to very low levels, time will tick by so fast, even doing simple things like traveling from one location to another could take an hour or more. Best meal ever. Well, another day, another dollar. Time to head back to the office. So yeah, our current... Oh, I'm gonna move over. Yep, we're at 100. Cool. Let's go back to the office. Oh, we got somebody waiting for us.
God, what a shithole. The things I do for some people. Hi, can I help you?
Amira Dharma?
Yeah, sorry, did we have an appointment?
No, I'm a walk-in customer. The door was left open, so I let myself in. I'm Tiger Lily. I apologize for the unannounced visit. I'm here to talk about a potential job.
No, that's quite all right. Please, have a seat. Tiger Lily. Is that a stage name or something?
Something like that. I'll stand if you don't mind. I actually don't have long. I'll give you the quick abridged version. A friend needs some help with a family matter. Here, have a look at this.
Stamp encased in a thin protective plastic film. It's in great condition. Part of the cancellation mark is clearly visible.
Nice looking stamp.
Sure, if you're into that kind of thing. My friend needs someone to return this stamp to the place of its origin. No questions asked.
Oh, but I've got so many questions.
I'm sure you do. My friend is willing to pay $8,000 for the return of this stamp. No questions asked.
You said that already.
We will, of course, require some official acknowledgement that it has ended up in the hands of the right people. An email from a government official or museum will do.
Okay, so you need me to figure out where this stamp came from, travel all the way there, and return it to anyone willing to take it. Seems fishy. Why doesn't your friend just hire a stamp collector to figure it out and send it to wherever it needs to go via courier?
This needs to be done with the utmost confidentiality. It needs to be done in person, and it needs to arrive where it needs to safely and securely. If you want a long career in private investigation, you better get used to unusual requests like these.
Okay, I'm sure I can work it out.
Good. Thank you. Travel expenses won't be covered, so try to keep your movements efficient and decisive.
Got it. I'll let you know when I make a breakthrough.
Please do.
Okay.
I'll wait for word. It was a pleasure, Miss Dharma.
Nice to meet you. Speak to you soon.
I didn't expect another case. I thought we would just have that first one. Questions will have to wait. I need to figure out where this stamp came from. Stamp has part of a cancellation mark, which indicates the exact city it was sent from. 4 letters are part of the city's name. If I can deduce the missing letters, I can find out the specific origin of the stamp, which may prove helpful. So let's look at our at the stamp. ROUT. Stamp encased in a thin protective plastic film. It's in great condition. Part of the cancellation mark is clearly visible. Okay, so our goal... Let me look at it again. That's an R-O... Yeah, okay. Adrianople... Okay, I'm using the internet again. Well, let's see what... Okay, so Adrianople is a city in Turkey. Turkey. Well, let's just look at a map here. Okay, R-O-U-T. Trying to look at some major cities here in Turkey. Kuala Lumpur, Shanghai. So none of these... Well, if it's from Turkey, then it would be Istanbul would be the one that makes sense. Let's see. Persons of interest, questions. Find out the exact city the stamp was sent from using the letters in the cancellation mark. Country. All right, it's just the demo. We're gonna. Well, that's what's on the stamp. Dang it! I think that's a false lead, because the stamp isn't necessarily tell us where the actual. Let's see. Whatever's on the stamp doesn't mean that that's where it was sent from. Istanbul. Let me look up Istanbul. Okay, well, Adrianople, you know what? Let's just go to Istanbul. Today is the 3rd. 12/3/32, 19... okay, let's go with the 4th. Okay, so we booked our flight. Gonna go to the airport again. Board flight. We're going to Istanbul. Got a museum here. Thank you for meeting me. I'm here to donate these stamps back to their origin country. I hope I came to the right place. It's a beautiful stamp. It was issued during the Ottoman years, a beautiful specimen. Can we know to whom we owe our gratitude? A generous soul who wishes to remain anonymous. Let's leave it at that. Museum can keep it, but I expect an official letter of acknowledgement for our donation. Of course, that's the least we can do. One last thing, if you please. The Philatelic Museum. It's a community-run organization. We can't afford official historians. Does the donor have any more information behind the stamp? Which city it came from? Okay. Ottoman cities. Okay, I think I've come to the point where I'm literally just Googling the answer to the question now rather than... Oh, yep, it's Beirut. Because it's spelled Beirut. Okay. Thank you. You'll receive the acknowledgement letter soon. Please send the donor our thanks. Return to your office. Okay, so we need to head back to Singapore. It's 11:26. That was pretty confusing. I might have just done it wrong. I literally need to... I had Googled the answer and then still had to figure something out, which was nice because it didn't just give me the answer, but... Anyway, let's go to my office. Alright, so we're coming here. Dear Miss Dharma, the Philatelic, however you say that, Museum of Istanbul sends their most heartfelt thanks for your donation of an Ottoman-era stamp. It also appears that you were right. The stamp was originally sent from Beirut in Lebanon, which was once part of the empire. Your contributions to the preservation of our historical heritage will enrich the lives of collectors and enthusiasts for generations to come. Okay. Lily, I'm back, and I got your letter from the Istanbul Philatelic Museum. Great work, Miss Dharma. My friend is quite pleased. Brilliant work with finding out the exact city the stamp was sent from. A bonus is in order, courtesy of our generous donor. Thank you, but what I really would like is an explanation. You know, just out of curiosity. You'll get more than that, Miss Dharma. Please come and visit me in my health club in Geelong whenever you get the time, but please make it soon. I'll give you the backstory. Wow, nice. Look at that. I just made like 9 grand. Perfect. Thank you. See you soon. Okay, going to Geelong. Oh, tiger lilies.
Miss Dharma.
Lily, hope it's not a bad time.
It's the perfect time. Please come in. Welcome to my little kingdom. This is Lucas Yo, the former owner of the stamp you brought back to Turkey.
Pleasure to finally meet you, Miss Dharma. That was great work.
Pleasure's mine, Mr. Yo. Of the revered Yo family, if I'm not mistaken.
Revered is a word best suited for those deserving of it. I prefer the word infamous. But legions would disagree, as I'm sure you're well aware of.
The Temple of the Self has hundreds of thousands of devoted followers, but Lucas here seems to think it's all a sham.
The temple has been racked with controversy for years, if I may speak frankly.
Speak as truthfully as you wish. You'd be a holier person than any of my kin for doing so. As you probably already know, the most holy father of the temple, who also happens to be my biological father, has passed away. I have inherited wealth of no small consequence. wealth I want nothing to do with. That includes a valuable stamp collection that my father amassed through the decades. I have decided to salvage a little decency for my own family by donating them back to their places of origin. The Ottoman stamp was just one of many, and I'm hoping you can help me get rid of a few more.
I would be happy to be of service. It's just... well, I suppose I don't completely understand why. I'm sure some of those stamps could be worth a pretty penny.
Tempting, isn't it? You could sell 1 or 2 of the stamps to a collector for the same amount of money you would probably earn in a good year. But let me remind you that you would be profiting from a lie. In my opinion, the worst lie of them all. A promise of salvation that can never be kept. You don't know the trail of destruction the temple leaves in its wake, Miss Dama.
Point taken. Well, let's take a look at those stamps then.
Set of 2 identical stamps encased in protective film, no cancellation marks visible, meaning that they are potentially in unused condition. Set of 5 stamps from the same series encased in protective film. There's a cancellation stamp visible. Okay, HA something. Okay, those are the stamps, I guess.
Some of these are in mint condition.
And I have no use for them. But maybe others will. Please get them to where they'll be better appreciated.
I'll get to work. Do I still get a bonus for finding out which city the used ones were sent from?
Yes, you'll get something extra for putting in more work. Good luck.
Okay, so we have 2 more examples of these
When you've
stamps.
Got it. It was nice meeting you, Lucas.
Okay. Let's go outside. Let's look at our stamps. This one looks Greek. Which means you're probably going to Athens. Let's get the... Okay. Forward flight. Probably should have eaten something or slept a little bit, because time might be moving pretty quickly right now. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anywhere to eat here. So let's look at these stamps. I don't know how we're supposed to figure out this. Yeah, let's just go to the... Thank you for meeting me. I'm here to donate these stamps back to their origin country. I hope I came to the right place. Oh my. I've only seen stamps like these in online catalogs. I didn't think I'd come face to face with a real one. For 5 months in 1912, Icaria was a free state after fighting its way out of Ottoman rule. During those 5 months, it printed its own stamps, and now 2 beautiful specimens right here before me. What happened to Icaria after those 5 months? Eventually joined Greece, which is still a part of today. If you have time to spare, recommend a visit to beautiful island. I'd want nothing more. Unfortunately, I'm here on business. This is being donated by a generous soul who wishes to remain anonymous. Museum can keep it, but he expects an official letter of acknowledgement. You'll receive the acknowledgement, please. Yeah. So yeah, it looks like there's not really... You can't figure out the city for that one. Let's look at our other stamps. Set of 5 stamps. So these... I mean, it looks... some sort of Asian... H-A... Let's see. Okay, so let me Google. Well, let's look at our... Actually, let's look at towns we can go to. Go to Shanghai. We can go to Kuala Lumpur. Problem is, it's hard to tell. H-A, is that a P? gonna guess that we're going to Shanghai. Okay, let's board flight. Going to Shanghai. Here's the museum. Yep, same thing as before. Stamps from a time when Manchuria was governed by the Japanese. Museum can keep it, but he expects an official letter of acknowledgement. We have specimens of our own, but we would never refuse more of these lovely artifacts. Besides, one of these is special. It has a cancellation mark. It was used and sent out from a city from within Manchuria. Okay. That helps us. Manchuria map. Harbin? Yeah, it looks like Harbin. That shows up right there. Okay, so let's go with submit. You'll receive acknowledgement letter soon. World just got a little bit better with these stamps back where they belong, or better head back home. Okay. Let's go to Singapore. Okay. There goes all our stamps. Let's head back to our office. It doesn't specifically Shanghai convey our heartfelt thanks for Manchuria era stamps. There were 5 of them. We'd like to thank you for your effort in personally delivering the stamps to us. It would make an excellent addition to our collection. Lily, I have confirmation emails from Athens and Shanghai for the stamps. Excellent. I'm sure Lucas will be quite pleased. Your payment will be transferred shortly. Great work. Glad to be of service. Thanks for using Chinatown Detective Agency. Well, Chinatown Detective Agency would certainly be more help for me. Do drop by whenever you can. Lucas's grievances with the temple and his family are becoming more complicated. Sounds good. I'll be over when I can. Thank you, Amira. Good to know there are still a few good, reliable people in the city. They're there if you look. Speak soon. Money in the bank. Didn't get anywhere near the same amount for the first one, but we got some money. The sender is not a known contact. If you do not know this person, please delete this message. Good evening, Miss Dharma. I'd like to inquire about your availability to assist in a confidential and very urgent matter that requires investigation. If possible, can we meet to discuss the matter in person? I'm afraid I cannot reveal details via email or call. I hope you understand. Looking forward to your reply. Dr. Pan. Hi, Dr. Pan. Thank you for sending us a message. At Chinatown Detective Agency, we pride ourselves in providing excellent services. Chinatown Detective Agency is Singapore's premier private investigation agency with over 8 years in law enforcement and happy to help. Where do you propose we meet? Can you meet at 11 p.m. Bus stop CT14, St. Andrews Road, Civic District. So sorry for the short notice. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of time. Sure, see you at 11. It's currently... That's 11 p.m. is what he said, so we got about 12 hours. Thank you, Miss Dharma. See you soon. Definitely need to take a little sleep, do a little napping.
Could be a waste of my time, but maybe not. Let's see what this Dr. Pan is all about.
Okay. We're at 100. Excellent. So let's go Civic District. There's a bus stop. There we go. It's a little early. Oh yeah,
Sorry,
it skipped ahead.
ma'am.
Cool.
This area is closed off. Please, keep moving.
What's happened here? I see a body tent.
We're currently investigating the scene. Please, move along, ma'am.
Are you CID? Who's your supervisor? Ronnie? Ronnie King?
I'm not allowed to divulge any...
Listen, I'm a PI. I was supposed to meet someone here. I've got a bad feeling he's under your body tent. I just want to have a look. I know the drill. I won't mess up your crime scene. And besides, Ronnie owes me one.
You get 5 minutes. And please, don't touch anything. Stick with me.
Cause of death?
Looks like multiple stab wounds to the abdomen. A passerby heard him call for help and called the police in. He was dead when they got here. The passerby is on her way to the station.
Do we have ID on the victim?
I'm afraid that's confidential until we release the information publicly.
Was his last name Pan?
He was the guy you were supposed to meet?
Yeah. He got in touch, wanted to speak with me. He was a potential client.
Carl Pan, according to his identity card. Worked at National Water.
Could I have a look at his smart device?
Tell you what, come with us to the station, give a statement. And I'll let you view the device, but under supervision.
Fair trade. Let's go.
Okay, so we're getting a look at the device. I have a new email, apparently. Oh, we're just all the way back here. Hey, Justin, just got back from your neck of the woods. Yes, I know, I heard about Dr. Pan. These jokers are moving too slow. They've dispatched one investigator to interview his family and colleagues. One investigator for potentially scores of people. That's the way the cookie crumbles, Superintendent Co. Oh, it's crumbling all right. Hopeless. I hope you're onto something. You probably got a better chance of getting any real leads on this. Managed to reset his email password on his device while the trainee assigned to the evidence room took a bathroom break. Gotta say, Justin, you're working with the best and the brightest, aren't you? Don't start. Check his emails. You're bound to find something there. I'll see what I can pull out of it. Would love it if you covered my tracks a bit. Just do what you have to do. I'll keep them out of your hair. Hi, Carl. No, there won't be... So this is an email to Dr. Pan. No, there won't be any security at the venue. We don't feel the need for it, as it will be a small event. And yes, the event info was already included in the first email sent out last week. Here it is again. Miss Marlowe's residence, 9 Broadleaf, near MRT station. Please show the attached invite to the gate staff. They're not employees of the company, so they won't know us by face. No invite, no entry. Please don't make me pick you up outside. Okay. Supposed to be at the party, Dr. Pan. Terribly unfortunate you won't be able to attend. I hope you don't mind if I take your place. Maybe it'll help us find your killer. You can fail some missions in Chinatown Detective Agency. Sometimes that means a missed opportunity to earn money. Other times it means game over and you have to start from the last save point. If you don't arrive at the event at the indicated time, you will fail this mission and start from the last save point again, so try to be punctual. Okay, so let's look at our leads. Arrive between 18:30 and 20. Oh, we got a little while. It's tomorrow. Let's go outside and get some food, just for funsies. Because I think my... Yeah, I'm fine on endurance, but I'm gonna eat because I got time to kill. I'm gonna go expensive fishball noodles. Yeah, you already told me this. So let's, where was it that we want to go? Oh, up here. Okay. So we have like a whole day. It's a 17:3:32. It's 16:3:32. Yeah, we got a while here. Let's go back to our office. And we can nap for a while, I guess. That's how we can pass time. Or... No, I don't want this. We can go... back and talk to Tiger Lily. She asked us to come by. Nope, this isn't where we wanted to go. Where was she? Where was her place? Oh, she was in Gaelong. No? Okay, we can't do this. Used to have one just like it. Looking at that statue. I don't know why I can't move right now. Nope, back into the game. I think I'm glitching out here. The time is still moving, which is unfortunate. For some reason, I can't go anywhere. Well, this sucks. Okay, well, I think that's just where we're gonna call it, because I get the idea of the game, and also it sucks that it glitched. But this was a fun thing. I don't know if I'll play it, or it'd be one that maybe Des and I would play together. That's you know, if we played at all. So it was fun. It was cool. I'm not sure how I feel about the Googling things in real life to finish to do the actual missions or the cases. It's interesting. It's something new, I guess, but it also, I don't know, it'd be cool if there was an in-game encyclopedia that you could like search through for stuff, but also that'd be hard to do to an extent where it feels like it's not just here a book of answers where there's enough to kind of mislead you and stuff. Anyway, this was kind of fun. It was all right. Definitely interesting, like a interesting concept, interesting setting for sure. Yeah, well, tell me what you thought about it, and we'll talk about this one on our podcast, like I said at the beginning. Go ahead and check that out. There's a link in the description to our podcast. It should be episode, I think, 141, 142, something like that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.